Good evening, party ones. How are you guys doing tonight? Jeff Mara had Whitley Strieber on his show about a couple of days ago here, and he did an interview about an hour long, and he's promoting his new book, The Fourth Mind. I'll post a link in the description. Whitley was friends with Art Bell. He wrote the Communion, the day after tomorrow, and he has written a lot of books. And the Communion movie is about him with Christopher Walken. But I think he revealed something very interesting in this interview from January 4th, and I want to play it for you. It's just a clip out of the hour interview. I don't post complete shows on my channel. I only do clips. I don't think it's fair to steal content, but I think clips are okay for commentary, entertainment purposes. But this is more than that. I think Whitley has revealed something very interesting tonight, and I want you guys to take a listen. I'll make a comment at the end. Listen up. Listen to what he has to say about Art Bell.
In the beginning, I was asking you about your book that you wrote with Art Bell. Can you
Yes.
reflect on your friendship that you had with him?
Oh, yeah. We had a wonderful friendship. Art and Anne and me and Mona, his wife, Ramona, were four peas in a pod. We had a wonderful time together. Anne and I used to drive up to Pahrump, and Art loved fast cars, and he had this unbelievable Go Devil that would go like 200 miles an hour or something. And he says to Anne, "So would you like to take a ride?" She said, "Of course not." She said, "Well, why not?" He said, "You're going to go 200 miles an hour, and I don't want to go 200 miles an hour. That's why not." Mona says, "Smart move." And that's not the way our relationship worked. And we just had a lot of fun. We were very simpatico. We lived in the same headspace, and it was fun working on the book together. Art basically he didn't write anything. He read and commented, though, extensively. I mean, he was not a passive participant. It wasn't just a name. He was involved.
Mhm.
And I miss him ferociously. I miss him almost as much as I miss my wife, because we were really very close.
I had Daniel Brinkley on, and I believe he told me that Art had a very small funeral. It was like you and Daniel and maybe a couple other people.
Yeah, he did a very small funeral. That was what he wanted.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Art was, toward the end of his life, Art had COPD, and he would get on the air, and then he'd start having breathing issues, and then he would make up some story and resign and quit, and people got tired of it. And I said, "Art, these are your people. Tell them the truth. Tell them why you're struggling." He wouldn't do it.
Mm. I thought it was a back pain issue as well or something.
No, it was basically COPD.
Pete.
I'll never forget when he called me up and said, "Whit, I am dying. I don't have but a little time left." And then he took pills because he couldn't even walk down to the mailbox. And he was, the oxygen wasn't working anymore, and he was just suffocating slowly. And I don't blame him. I think poor guy.
Well, there you have it, guys. I'm very good at reading faces. Uh, Notice how Whitley mentions that he doesn't blame the guy. He doesn't blame Art Bell for what he did, taking the medication. But then he stops himself and he looks down as if he was going to say something else, something that he may regret. Whitley knows the truth about Art Bell's passing. And you could tell that he's in pain, and he's, well, he had to stop himself. You know, he was you guys notice how he was very confident speaking to the camera, but when he said, you know, I don't blame him, and then he looks down, poor guy. That's all you need to know, guys. This is a big revelation, and it sort of makes a lot of sense. Now, I'm not gonna speculate, or I'm not gonna say anything about my own beliefs and my own opinions. If you followed me for the last 6 years, you know what I think happened to Art Bell. I don't have to tell you. But I have always agreed with Heather Wade. I believe Heather Wade, always have. I thought it was very interesting that that Whitley said what he said. I don't blame the guy. That's all. I don't blame the guy. And he got a phone call from Art Bell telling him he was going to do something. He just couldn't live anymore. And I'm just telling you guys what I see here, okay? What I see in this clip. Please don't accuse me of anything. I'm not defining his words. There's nothing that I'm saying is 100%. This is just pure body language that I'm reading, and I'm very good at reading people. Whitley is sad, and he knows that he's not telling the truth at the end here, at the end of the clip. But I understand that. Did I go to Art Bell's funeral? I let you guys decide. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment, and please subscribe. And may the force be with you. Bye.